We know at part C of question 10 of the CSEC Mathematics May 2022 past paper. It says, in the diagram below, O is the origin, OX is equal to U. Alright, let me just copy this thing and paste it over onto our whiteboard. Paste. Alright, good. So here now, O is the origin. So we have the origin right here. O. It's at 0, 0. OX, not OX, is equal to U. Call it U, and you have the arrow here. OY is V. Alright. OX and OY, that's OX and OY, are extended. See the extension here. So that X and Y are midpoints of OA and OB respectively. So X is halfway between OA and Y is halfway between OB. Alright. Express BX in terms of U and V. Alright, let's draw BX. This is BX. Remember now, BX is going in this direction. Alright? Now remember, this vector here is going to be the resultant of these two vectors. Right? But remember now, since it's a resultant, let me just draw the two arrowheads on it. Remember now, if we're going from B to X, if you walk from B and end up at X, right? Remember, you could take another route. You could walk from B to O, turn the corner, and then go to X and end up the same place, right? So what you can say here is that BX is equal to BO plus OX. Alright? Now what is BO? BO would be negative OB. Right? It's negative OB plus OX. Now, from O, remember now, from O to Y is V. And from O to B is 2 times, would be 2 times V. Because remember, this distance is the same as this distance based on what they said earlier, the question. So remember, OB would be 2V. So it's negative 2V plus OX is U plus U. So it's negative 2V plus U. So here, BX in terms of U and V, it is negative 2V plus U. Alright? So that's what you have there. Alright, now, let's look at what else they say you're to do. Let me just copy part 2 and paste it over here. Let me just get rid of the working. We already worked it out and I wrote the answer up here. So let's erase this part here and then put this part of the question down here. All right. What it says here, given that YA and BX, all right, let's see, YA would be this line from Y to A, okay. In fact, let me also, all right, let's erase them and rewrite them, YA and BX. So you have Y to A, I have B to X. Okay. YA and BX intersect at M. So M would be right at the intersection there. Now BX is equal to 2BM. He's saying it doesn't look like it, but remember, the diagrams are not drawn to scale unless stated otherwise. So you have YA, that's YA, and BX intersect at M. BM, that's from B to M, is 2 times MX. All right. So, well, it's not really too far from it, even though. All right. So let's see now. Remember, this distance is twice this distance. All right. Express BM in terms of U and V. Let's see now. But it's twice. So why I put that there is because I want XM is this, same distance here, and the same distance here. You want BM in terms of U and V. Now, let's see what's going on here. Remember, BM is in this direction. BM is equal to what? Now remember, BX is negative 2V plus U. Now if this distance is 1, 2, 3, right? You see that? It means from B to M is 2, but B all the way to X is 3. Right? B to M is 1, 2 steps. M to X is 1 more step. So from B to X would be 1, 2, 3 steps. So what you can say is BM is 2/3 the distance BX. See that? So BM is equal to 2/3 BX, but here you found out what BX was, negative 2V plus U. Alright? So BM would be what now? Negative 2V times 2/3 would be negative 2/3 times 2V plus 2/3 U. Alright, let's continue down here. We have more space here as we kind of have to be squeezing for space up there. So BM equals negative 4 third v plus 2 third u. Alright? So that's bm in terms of u and v. Remember, when it says u in terms of u and v, it means you're going to have u and v and then numbers. No other letters, just numbers. Well, unless the letter represents a constant, a number, right? But generally, when they say in terms of x, it means you have x and numbers. So in terms of u and v means you have u and v and then numbers as well. Alright. So this is part 2a. See what's going on down here. Using a vector method, show that the ratio ym to ya is 1/3. Show all working. Alright, copy and paste it here. Oh, where is it? Paste it up here. It's pasted up here, but let's just bring it down. Alright, so let me rewrite the answer here. bm. Let me write it further down. I should have had an arrowhead here, arrowheads from vectors. So we found that bm is equal to negative 4 third v plus 2 third u. Although, since u comes before v in the alphabet, let's put it in alphabetical order. 2 third u, it will be minus 4 third v. Alright? As for this here, u minus 2v, it would be u minus 2v. Alright, anyway, using a vector method, it says here, show that ym to ya is 1/3. Let's see what they're saying. Ym to ya. Alright. So, what you can do is find ya and then find ym and see how that works out. Compare them in terms of the sizes. But let's erase some of these things to make some space. Alright? Let's get rid of this here. Alright, now, thing is this. Let me put it, question up here. Let me make it a little smaller. Okay. Ym to ya. Now, ym equals, now remember, ym is from here to here. But if the vector goes from y to m, you could have gone from y to b, turn the corner, and then go from b to m. We show bm, alright, you have bm there already. So ym is equal to, so if you move from y to m, you could have moved from y to b, so this would be equal to yb plus bm. Now what is yb? Yb is the same as v, because remember, O to y is v. Y to b is in the same direction and same distance, so it is v. So it is v plus, what is bm now? Bm is 2/3 u minus 4/3 third v. Alright? So ym equals v plus, what is 2/3 minus 4/3? Oh no, moving a bit too fast there. Put the v's together. This is ym, right? Put the v's together. V minus 4/3 v. Remember, this is 1v minus 4/3 v plus 2/3 u. You see that? So ym equals 1 minus 4/3 is what? So if we get our calculator here, right, 1 minus, just for safety I put the brackets, 4/3 close bracket equal, we want the fraction. This is negative 1/3. Or we could have just done it in fractions. What you can do in the exam, use fractions because they show all working. So 1 minus 4/3, use common denominators, so this is the same thing as 3/3 minus 4/3 equal, 3 minus 4 is what? You have 3 something and you minus 4 something from it, you have negative 1, and so this is negative 1/3, right? So negative 1/3 v plus 2/3 u. Alright? So you can say ym then is equal to, put the positive 1 in front, even though u come before v. You could say 2/3 u minus 1/3 v. Then after that, what you could do is factorize. Alright? You could factor out 1/3, 1/3, and then 1/3 times what give you 2/3? It's 2. U minus 1/3 times what give you what? It's 1. So it's 2u minus v. So ym is equal to 2u minus v. Let me write it up here. Ym equals to, is, alright, let me know that to write it there. Ym equals 1/3 2u minus v. Alright, you have it up there. Alright. I'm writing it up there because I want to see the diagram, and also I'm running out of space. So let's get rid of this writing to make space for what we're going to do after. So it says ym to ya now. You want ya. Remember, ya goes from here to here, right? No, we can go from y to a, but you can also go from y to o, then o to a. So what you can say is ya equals yo plus oa. Alright? So ya equals, what is yo? From y to o, you're going from here to here. Same distance as oy, and oy was v. But the thing is, it's in the opposite direction. It's an inverse vector. So you say it's yo is going to be negative v, right? Plus, now remember, from o to a, is twice O to X. So it's 2OX. But then YA would be negative V plus. Remember now, O, you're looking at OA, which is 2OX. But OX was what? U. OX was U. It is U. So it's 2U. Alright? So you can say YA is equal to 2U minus V. Alright. So now it says YM to YA is 1 to 3. So let us compare them now. Oh, let's erase these working down here to make space. Let's compare them. So YM over YA arrows equal 1/3 2U minus V divided by 2U minus V. This is YM to YA. Now, if you cancel 2U minus V, cancel 2U minus V, then you get 1/3 divided by 1. 1/3 over 1, which is 1/3. And what did it say you should show? That YM to YA is 1 to 3. So, therefore, when you do the calculation, you say YM to YA. In that case, would be 1 to 3, because 1 to 3 is the same as 1/3, right? You write it in ratio form. Alright. So, let's see what else. Okay, good. So that is the end of the paper. Alright? That's the end of that paper. End of test. It says here, if you finish before time is called, check your work on this test. And then you have the extra papers. If you use this extra page, you must write the question number clearly in the box provided. Alright. Do not write on this page, and then you have your candidate receipt. So that is the CSEC Mathematics May 2022 past paper.